Chapter 1. Computers, Storage and Memory Device. Objective. Introduction. Data and information. Data storage units. Computer memory. Storage devices. Introduction. We already know that a computer is an electronic device which takes the data as input, processes it and produces the output, which is called information. Let us learn in detail about data and information. Data and information. Data is the raw facts and figures which needs to be processed. You need to enter the data like words, numbers or special characters into the computer for processing. Data is present in an unorganized form and has no meaning to the user. Let us understand it with the help of an example. Suppose you want to make tea. You need water, milk, sugar, and tea leaves to make tea. All the ingredients can be considered as data. Information. Information is the processed data which is in organized form and useful for the user. Example, all the ingredients are added in a pan and put on a flame to make the tea. The prepared tea is the information. Tea ingredients, data, preparing tea, processing. Tea information. Another example, 3 plus 4 minus 2, asterisk, 10, equals sign, minus 13, data, processing, information. Data storage units. A computer is a machine which has its own language called binary language or machine language. The commands we type for the computer are converted into the machine code. A binary language consists of two numbers, 0 and 1. 0 represents the OFF state and 1 represents the ON state. The 0 and 1 are called binary digits or bits. When the data is entered into the computer, it is in human readable form which needs to be converted into binary form for further processing. After processing, the output needs to be converted from binary to human readable form and provided to the user. Look at the table of different memory sizes in which the data can be stored. 1 byte equals sign 8 bits, 1024. Bytes equals sign 1 kilobyte, 1024. Kilobyte equals sign 1 megabyte, 1024. Megabytes equals sign 1 gigabyte, 1024. Gigabytes equals sign 1 terabyte, 1024. Terabytes equals sign 1 petabyte, 1024. Petabytes equals sign 1 exabyte, 1024. Exabytes equals sign 1 zettabyte, 1024. Zettabytes equals sign 1 yottabyte, 1024. Yottabytes equals sign 1 brantobyte, 1024. Brantobytes equals sign 1 gigabyte. Tech tip. The binary code of letter A is 01000001. Computer memory. Computer memory is the storage area where the data is stored. This data can be of any type like text, graphics, images, sound, movies, games, and so on. There are various storage devices which are used to store the data. Some devices are built inside the computer and some needs to be used externally. Each device has different storage capacity. These devices can store the data temporarily or permanently. Let us learn about the various types of computer memories. Types of computer memory. A computer memory can be categorized into two parts: internal memory and external memory. computer memory, internal memory, external memory, internal memory. Internal memory, also known as primary memory, is the main memory which is already embedded in the computer system. All the data and instructions are stored in this built-in memory and can be fetched as and when required while processing. It is basically used to store the data that is quickly accessed by the CPU. It is working memory of the computer which has less storage capacity as compared to the secondary memory, external memory. Types of internal memory. RAM, random access memory. RAM is used to store and execute the data for minimum period of time. This type of memory stores the data temporarily because it is volatile in nature. The data stored in this memory is lost once the power is off. This memory can be overwritten with a new data. It is also called read/write memory because it is possible to read the data from the memory and write the data into it. RAM, read-only memory. RAM is used to store the data permanently in it. The booting instructions are stored in the RAM memory. This is non-volatile in nature because once the data is stored in it, remains in the memory even if the power goes off. It is called the read-only memory because the data stored in this memory can only be read, but you cannot write new data in it. Tech tip: cache memory is a high-speed static RAM which can be accessed quickly by a computer processor than the RAM. External memory. The internal memory has limited storage capacity. If the data to be processed is very large, then it cannot fit in the internal memory. You need an external memory. External memory, also called auxiliary memory, is the secondary memory. It provides a large storage and the data stored in this memory remains in it even if the power goes off. These devices are connected with the main memory and the data is transferred into the computer system. After the processing or when the work is done, you can again transfer the data into the secondary storage devices so that it can be safely stored and can be used for further processing whenever required in the future. Storage devices. A storage device is a hardware component that is used to store and retrieve digital information on a computer. It's like a digital filing cabinet where you can save your files, documents, photos, videos, and software for later use. Here are some common types of storage devices. A. Hard disk. Hard disk, also known as fixed disk, is fixed inside the CPU. It contains magnetic disks which can store large amount of data. A collection of disks inside the hard disk are called platters, and it is the largest data storage hardware device which can store up to 8 terabytes of data. These days, you can also find external hard disks which can be connected to the CPU through a cable. Those hard disks are easily portable. B. Pen drive. Pen drive, also called USB flash drive, is the commonly used storage device because it is very small in size and provides a large storage capacity. It is so small that you can easily carry it in your pocket. The minimum storage capacity of a pen drive is 4 GB, which can go up to 512 GB. You can store texts, audios, videos, and images in it. C. CD, compact disc. CD is a thin circular-shaped storage device that stores data in it. It is shiny at one side where the data is stored in tracks and sectors. It can store data up to 700 MB. This data can be text, graphics, pictures, audio and video in both readable and re-readable format. It is portable in nature, but needs to be handled carefully. Disc, DVD, digital versatile disc, also known as digital disc, is another commonly used storage medium which looks like a CD, but provides more storage capacity than the CD. It has a minimum storage of 4.7 GB and can hold data up to 17 GB. It can store data in the form of text, graphics, audio and video or any other data and information. It is portable in nature and needs to be handled carefully because a single scratch can destroy the data. Hence, it is always kept in a silicone pouch. Memory card. Memory card is a very small card which is used for portable devices like digital cameras and mobile phones. It is a small chip which can fit inside the device but can store large amount of data depending on its capacity. You can remove it easily from the device and transfer the data into the computer through memory card reader. For this, you need to put a card in a memory card reader which is to be connected to the computer through USB cables. Blu-ray disc. It is a circular-shaped book disc which can store high-quality audio, video, games, and other data in it. A blue-violet laser is used to read the data from it and write data into it. The storage capacity of such disk is 128 GB. Tech tip. Floppy disk is a flexible magnetic storage disk that is used for storing data and information. Nowadays, it is rarely found as new inventions have taken place. A quick review. Data is the raw facts and figures which needs to be processed. Information is the processed data which is in an organized form and useful for the user. A computer is a machine which has its own language called binary language or machine language. A binary language consists of two numbers, 0 and 1. Computer memory is the storage area where the data is stored. Primary memory, also known as internal memory, is the main memory which is already embedded in the computer system. Example: RAM and ROM. Hard disk, also known as fixed disk, is fixed inside the CPU. External hard disk are also available. CD and DVD is a thin circular-shaped storage device that stores data in it. Memory card is a very small card which is used as a storage device for digital cameras and mobile phones.